I'm gonna go and play Legacy of the Void Unit Tester online. Here I'm going to see how compositions play out, and most importantly, I'll be just kind of getting used to all kinds of hotkeys and such. Especially important to get the unit groups in. Okay, so what do I want to go for? This time I'm gonna go for the Zerg. So probably 3 infestors and a couple of banelings. Actually, I won't change that terrain. No, not the ramp. Field, maybe? Okay, I'm gonna go with the field a bit. There's a lot of space here. And no, I know what I need to go for. I need to go for a corridor. Not this one. A pass. Wide pass. A wide pass somewhat constricted by walls. Larger than a choke but smaller than an open field. This arena is typical in ladder maps. Yeah, exactly. That is how ladder maps do tend to look like. Okay, so I have some stuff here. I'm gonna get some hydralisks as well. Some links. Alright. And I'm gonna stack myself against zealots. Now what I have to look at here is my units and more precisely how this is going to play out. So I first of all need to get some of these on hotkeys. So I'm getting the banelings on R so that I could easily detonate them when I want to, select them, move them around together. I think that the best case scenario is when banelings they attack at the same time as anybody else.
We stand as one.
Okay, they are light biological. I like that there's a name here. I never really noticed that. These are armored biological psionic. These are just biological. These are light biological. So it looks like there are a few groups. Biological, like banelings. Light biological, like zerglings. And armored biological like infestors. There could be more though, without a doubt. So these go on the side, then we get infestors on the back, and lings here on the side. Now they should be on the front, and when I issue an attack order, I should get the links to follow a unit. And as you can see, didn't got my fungal growth out, unfortunately. Alright. So it's time to reset this. Okay. Now banelings, infestors, and links. Okay, so banelings on the side, infestors somewhere at the back, and links on the side. Here we start moving forward. I get the links to follow somebody. these need to go here and there. And fungal growth is without a doubt a very important thing to have. Alright, and that worked out. Okay, so I'll just have to enjoy practicing this for a little while. Normally I like to put the banelings on R. The infestor, I'll put it on T. And links on F. Okay. So let's get them around. Now the problem here is that my hotkeys may not always be the way I want them to. Okay, so I'm sending this out. Link to follow. Everybody's moving nicely. And here I'm having the fungal growth on some of these units. And looks like things are not looking that bad at all. And we killed everybody off. Really well here. Okay. Now things are looking just slightly bit better. And I can order an attack. Boom, fungal growths successfully worked out. But you see, the problem here is that infestors, they will move up forward, which isn't something I want them to do. So that's a problem. A problem that I have to deal with. Alright, so let's get everybody together, and I can't move them back too far, and it's important for them to be at the back. Besides, they have
not enough energy.
They have an incredible range. I can see, and this is a really awesome range, without a doubt.
Not enough energy.
Alright, let's get the energy back. I want to just see exactly how far this will go. Boom! If we go a bit out, okay.
Not enough energy.
So it looks like it will go out nicely. Let's push this a bit further. Boom! It will go. Okay. So as you can see, it's going out. So maybe it's just a little circle that matters. Yeah, and that's certainly the case. So what if I push this a bit forward? Fine. More. Okay, that's fine. Okay,
not
that's
enough
fine.
Energy.
Now he's gonna walk. So up to the middle. Up to the middle.
Not enough energy.
He wouldn't walk that far. And yeah, he will start to walk after the middle, I guess. After the middle, that circle. Did he move even by a slightest bit? He probably did, but that wasn't that big of a deal. In any case, where exactly does he shoot anyway? It looks like he's going to shoot into the ball itself. So that big circle doesn't really mean anything. The only thing that matters is the middle circle. The big circle may mean that all of those units will be affected. So let's find out
We stand as one.
if that's the case. So I'm getting this guy in, and it looks like this will effectively show us that everybody's gonna be affected. I mean, everybody is highlighted. Boom, and everybody will suffer damage.
Is over.
Target units take 30 damage over 3 seconds and have movement speed reduced by 75%. Reveals cloaked and burrow units. Alright. And it looks like the fungal growth itself isn't really doing that much damage, really. And the damage
Justice be done.
doesn't stack up, though. So, let's see how many fungal growths it would take to kill a bunch of zealots. Okay, that's
Adam Atu.
1. That's 2. 3. 4. 5. 5 fungal growths is a lot of fungal growths. Now, just to confirm, you see, if I just stack all the fungal growth on top of them, it doesn't really mean much.
Not enough energy.
As you can see,
We are the blades of iron. Command me.
they just suffered 30 while I used everything. Now, that's because it was on E, and by holding E I was able to get many of these out. So the only thing that is useful is to get multiple ones quickly. I may change that a bit later. In any case, I may not. Alright, so I would probably have to give more additional units to the Protoss and continue fighting with these. Alright, so here, for example, what if I keep the banelings on the back? These need to go on the back as well. And it's good if they're on the back. Now, the thing about this fungal growth is that it slows down units. So, if slowing down
Not enough energy.
means anything, it could be a big deal. Okay, now again I'm going to move everybody around a bit, and I'm going to prepare for the fight. Okay, so getting fungal growth on top of the enemy zealots is without a doubt important, because that will slow them down a bit. And
Not enough energy.
here I've got quite a few of these infested marines.
Lead me. Yes. Gladly. Yes. Gladly. Yes. Gladly.
Alright. So, next. Let's do the same thing all over, and that would be a nice Zerg force though. Okay, here we've got into the fight. I wasn't doing much here, as you can see. And
Not enough
oh wow, getting all those infested turrets does save this fight.
Gladly. Yes.
I haven't seen this guy much.
Gladly. Your will lead me. Yes.
Okay. Now I'm going to try the same thing without using or similar thing without using the infested marines. I'm just going to throw quite a bit of fungal growth, and I will just kind of rely on that fungal growth
Not enough energy.
for as
Not
much as I
enough
can.
energy. Not enough energy. Not enough energy.
And it looks like just using the fungal growth worked out nicely. Let's see if infested
Not
marines
enough energy.
alone would be capable of defeating this boss. So it's nothing but these guys, and it looks like my forces did beacon them, but it just wasn't really it. Okay, now I think it's time to change things up a bit on the Zerg side. Now I'm gonna get a few lurkers and a bunch of hydralisks with a bunch of links. Alright, so what do I have here? The hydralisks. Let's get them on. On 4, these guys can stay because they're kind of the backbone, so they can move just like that, I guess. And the Zerglings, gonna put them on F. Okay, so I'm engaging now, and I need to borrow, and he hit my enemy. It looks like they are healing everybody quite well. Alright, so let's continue this. And just how far I need to go there, I'm not sure. But they do damage, 20 damage. They do quite a bit of damage. They're like tanks, really. And that makes them very dangerous. Not probably as lethal as tanks. In any case, what they want to test here is can these kill quickly? So 150.
By your will.
Let's see what happens.
We stand as one. My meditation.
Okay, that's interesting.
We are the blades of iron.
That was 150. That's 140.
The Templar march.
It looks like many of them did got their spines out, but not all of them made the hit. So
Give us your
on
command.
depth is light biological. This guy hits 20.
Najakar Mina.
And 2 made a hit.
To glory.